Punjacharan trying to deny the corner, unsuccessful. That's the first corner for Nepal. Taken quick, taken short, left foot cross inside. Another shot, this time straight to the goalkeeper, Pimayangzom. Look at the pressure the attackers of Team Nepal are bringing up. They are pressing down massively. Ganga Rokaya on the ball with the throw-in. Another throw-in for Nepal, Ganga Rokaya. Sinu Pariyar has scored twice in that SAF meeting down there at Bangladesh. She gets a third goal against Team Bhutan. There's the head coach, Yam Prasad Kurung of the under-20 women's Nepal team. Maya Maski behind the ball. Maya Maski lifts it inside the box. A header from nowhere. But that was a really good effort from the goal scorer, Sinu Pariyar. The young Dragon Girls' defense line seems a bit shaky early on. They need to get a hold on their defensive prowess. Loses possession again. Namsil. Brought down, wins a foul. Coach Tamkamaya Gale, the head coach of Team Bhutan, has been with the team during the international friendlies in Saudi Arabia, during the SAF games in Bangladesh. Sang Yawang more behind the ball, eyeing the target or her teammate. Lifts it inside, looking for a yellow shade. Brilliant touch from Sukriya. Given away again. The Nepalis, the Gorkhali girls, in full offensive mode today. Right after the whistle was blown. Sinu Pariyar. Punjacharan. Taking the time. Sonam Chodan with the clearance. Looking for Ugenlhamo. Ugenlhamo gives it away. Team Nepal back in attack mode. Sushila Casey. Lifts it inside. Flag casting down. Goes straight to the goalkeeper, Pimayangzom. Ugenlhamo has featured in the senior women's national team of Bhutan as well. Goal kick for the young Dragon Girls. Back pass. Playing with confidence, close down. Brilliantly gets away. Tsindu. Still Tsindu. Lifts it over, headed away. 7 minutes on the clock. Team Nepal up in front through that early goal from Sinu Pariyar through the legs of the defenders. Could have been one of the easiest goals she would have scored until now. Another long ball inside. Pemayangzom holded on to that pretty much firmly. Prefers to go long this time, Ugilhamo. Namsil also in the attacking third. Ugen gets it back. Good awareness. Plays it again. Good first touch from Sindhu. Birsana Chaudhary gets that away. Meena Thuba. Meena gets it inside. Couldn't find a runner over there. Go short in the middle. Given away. Team Nepal in attack. Trying to gift another goal. Made up for it. Sonam Chodan. Clutch movement. Clears it off. The transition between the defense line and the midfield seems to be a bit overcrowded for the young Dragon girls. The strength on the bench for the Gorkhali girls massive as well. That coach Jeewan Prasad instructing might have been overwhelmed with that goal. The quickest as of now in this qualifiers. Beautiful pass down the right. Sinu Pariyar keeps it alive. Taking her time, support arriving in the form of Anisha Rai. Pemayangzom denies the corner. Goes long. Namsil, her target, brings it down pretty much well. Another long range pass. Both the teams trying to find their footings right. First goal, the opener, was found by Sinu Pariyar. Team Bhutan closing down on those long range shots. Throw in for the young Dragon girls. Calvin Wangmo, the only lone goal scorer during that SAF game when they played against Nepal in that 6-1 scoreline. Can she find another today against this very familiar opponent? Pemayangzom compelled to go long. Throwing down the line. Puts Jordan. Gets it to safety. It has been all Team Nepal until now. Another long range pass. Pemayangzom out of a line. Fumbled a bit, made up for it. No time to waste. Hits it straight. Again. Beautiful pass down the right. Trying to get it inside. An early cross. Again, couldn't get the footing right. The cross from Swingpalden was of good quality, but the finish not up to mark. But this is what the young Dragon girls are capable of. You give them the space, they will exploit it. That's the first good goal scoring opportunity for the young Dragon girls. Another good ball inside. Again, got a head on first. If that was brought down on her feet, the result could have been different. Team Bhutan are finding their footing gradually now. Swingpalden almost got a name on the assist sheet. Bemangzom has been kept super busy lately by the continuous attacks. Throw in for the young Dragon girls. Swingpalden goes down the line. Birsana. She has played here before. She knows how to play in this familiar ground. Pamyangzom gets it out to safety. Throw in for the Gorkhali girls. Second corner. Anisha Rai gets it back to Sinu Periyar. Well intercepted. Sangyawangmo eyeing Namseo up in front. Gets it to her. Namseo physically trying to get out of that situation. Throw in taken quick. Bhutan are trailing behind in their very own home yard. Sinu Periyar. Throw in. Turns into a corner kick. That's the third corner for the Gorkhali girls. They are leading in the second game of AFC Under 20 Women's Asian Cup. Both the team's first game, a dangerous ball got in. Richard Namsel dropping down to collect that. Namsel, she has the pace. Trying to get it past. Bit too much on that. Namsel Wangzom, one of the prolific under 20 Bhutanese women national player. Sinu Periyar loses possession. Sangyawangmo. Another long range effort eyeing Namseo. Leela Joshi sprung into action to clear that off. Birsana. Experienced, exposed, confident. Good defensive work again. The crowds are loving this. Team Bhutan. Choose number 16, Priya Kale. Working hard. Her work rate immaculate. Winning possession. St. Peldon. Down the line. Brought down, another clearance inside. Sangye Wongmo lifts it up in front. Namsale clear on goal. Finds support. There's a chance for Team Bhutan! And there is the equalizer. Crafted well, finished exceptionally well by jersey number 11, Keldon Wongmo. She has done it before down there in Bangladesh against this familiar opponent. She has done it again. Took her time. Hits the back of the net. Goalkeeper out of a line. Look at that. Beautifully crafted. Accelerated. Took her time. The technical ability on that. Immaculate. Massive equalizer from the young girls. The Dragon girls have leveled things up out here at Chanlimitang. One for Keldon Wongmo, one for Bhutan. What a goal. Things are leveled up out here now. Team Bhutan trying to build up on that momentum. Down the line again. Priya Gale. Well-timed tackle from Simran Rai. That's the first corner for Team Bhutan. That's the first corner for the young Dragon girls. Kezan Swing Wongmo, the team captain, behind the ball, taking the first corner. Goes short. Ugin Hamo gets it to Kelzang again. Kelzang, left foot cross inside. Sangye Wongmo. Slipped, brought down. Puts the shot in, mate up for it. Another through pass. This time couldn't find a yellow shade over there. "20 minutes on the clock. We have seen 2 goals already. Given away. Again. Got support on the right. Throw in for Nepal. Sindhu. Namsel. Namsel gets it back. Another through pass. The flag did stay down. Leela Joshi, the goalkeeper, had to sprung into action for that. Another long range effort. Pema taking her time. Another chance. The center defender slips. Namsel couldn't capitalize on that moment. Didn't anticipate that to happen. Everyone's on the edge of their seat, watching this game closely. Another pass down there. A red shirt inside the penalty box. Team Nepal looking to get back their lead. Birsana. Another ball lifted in. Flag has stayed down. Pema Yangzom, clutch moment, came out. Caught in command of that ball. Namsel. Again. Pupil pass. 3 runners on the left, on the right, and the middle. Couldn't pick the right pass. Given away. Sukriya. Throw in for Nepal. Sinu Pariyar. Kyazang lifts it up for the goal scorer for Bhutan, Keldon Wangmo. Trying her best to keep it in. "23 minutes of regular time gone. The scoreline tied, leveled up. Namseo. Again, during that soft game, Ugen did miss those games as she was traveling with the senior team. Maybe she might be the one making the difference out here today. Not only her, maybe several other players who were called up for the senior didn't feature in that soft game. They are out here today, trying her best from distance. Straight to the goalkeeper. That's the home support backing up this young Dragon Girls, full of talent, filled up to the brim. Given away now, Nepal in attack. Well intercepted. Good physical battle down there. Ugilhamo now. Looking for Namseo. The pass couldn't curve in as you would have expected it to be. Sangyawangmo. Another pass down the raid. Priyagale. Well defended. Leela Joshi, the goalkeeper, collects that calmly at the end. The Desi Nupariyar, who initially started on the raid, gets on the left now, down the line. Team captain. Massive strength. Kiazan Wangmo, only 18 years of age. Massive talent. Team Bhutan beautifully building up from the back, taking their time, gets it in the middle. Namsel dropping down, helping in the transitions. Sangye Wangmo down the left for the goal scorer. Leela Joshi will arrive there earlier than her, but good promising attack from the young Dragon Girls. Priyagale keeps it in. Finds Ugilhamo. Ugilhamo, good first touch. Birsana dropping down to help her defense line. Did superbly well. Meena Diuba now up against the team captain. Defended superbly well. No call on that. Meena still on the ground. Gradually gets back on her feet. Birsana. Still Birsana. Another timely interception. The defenders are working tirelessly, reading the passes well. Pemayangzum except for that first 40 seconds mark. She has been superbly well. Kanga Rokaya, only 19 years old. A player on the ground. Medical team arriving there in action. The team doctor is there as well to assess Sringpalden. She's being assessed by the team physio and team doctor. There's the first goal. Sinu Paria scored in a span of 40 seconds through the legs. And the equalizer struck exceptionally well by Kelton Wongmo. Fans out here enjoying the grit and perseverance of Team Bhutan, coming from all walks of life to show support in solidarity, unity for the young Dragon Girls. Priya Gale, Namsil, good wall pass, back to Priya, defended well. Sangyu Wongmo, another long range pass. It's a battle of pace now. Punta Choden defended that. Incredible goal. We have an early substitution. Seems like jersey number 6 is making way. Tindo, an early exit for her. Seems like there had been some misunderstanding between the 4th officials down there. So the substitution is put on hold. Meanwhile, Anisha Rai prepares herself to take that throw in. Half an hour mark gone in the first half. So it will be jersey number 14, Sringpalden, making way for jersey number 19, Milam Chuki. A defender for a defender. Both 18 years of age, young, massive talent, full of potential, representing the country at this international stage. Namsil has been working tirelessly. Look at her pace, power, physical ability. Couldn't get it to again though. Birsana. Milam Chuki straight into action, coming off the bench. There's the clearance. In a decoy situation, like a long through pass, yet Pimayang Zumri that well. Throw in for Bhutan. Milam gets it down the line. Eyeing for Namsil. Again gets it down. Namsil was returning from an offside situation. Again couldn't read that well. Straight to Leela Joshi. Again, beautiful pass. Another similar situation for Kelton Wongmo. Couldn't capitalize this time. Defended well by the Gokali girls. Back in attack. Sangyu one more shot from distance. Leela Joshi had to make that save. That was on target. Nepal in attack now. Sukriya Mia looking for support. Support arrives in the form of Anisha Rai. Trying to get a cross in. Intercepted. That's the fourth corner for Nepal. Sukriya Mia gets it back. Anisha Rai, ample of space. Low foot cross. The clearance missed. Another chance. A shot from distance again. Good block. Again closing down. Birsana. Good first touch. Another brilliant pass. Sinu Pariyar. Waiting for support. Gets it back to Birsana, the team captain. Left foot. The header straight to Pema Yangzum. Nina Dioba has scored 3 goals against Bhutan in that SAF down there at Bangladesh. Can't get a name on the score sheet just yet. Priagale trying to close down. Kanga Rokaya did well. Head coach Yam Prasad Kurung from Nepal as well, leading the under-20 squad. Sangyo Wangmo given away. Namsel trying to flick it in. Ugen, still Ugen. Nutmegs an opponent but can't keep the possession. Throw in for Bhutan. Final 10 minutes of normal time. Milamchuki. Another successive throw in. Birsana advancing. Sushila gets it down on the right to Sukriya Mia. Eyeing that run for Purnima. Pema Yangzum has been doing terrific work after conceding. Faint clearance, the team captain making up for that. Kezang swing. Kept in play by Sinu Pariyar. Sinu Pariyar now being closed down by Priya Gale. Looks for support. Another cross whipped in. Left it to go for a goal kick. Team Bhutan building up from the back, doing it pretty much in a good fashion. The first touch from Kelton Wangmo, not up to mark to get herself in a position to advance forward. Puts a shot in. Birsana for Nepal. Gets it to Ganga Rokaya. Down to Sinu. Closed down by Priya Gale. The work rate on this young Dragon girls are gigantic. They are running back and forth in offense, in defense. Brilliant wall pass between Sinu Pariyar and a teammate. Yet Sinu Pariyar chose the wrong teammate at the end. Wins it back. Sinu Pariyar finds Birsana. Sushila. Anisha Rai. Maybe looking for a teammate. Or trying a shot from distance. Referee Tian Jin from China PR officiating the second match of the AFC Under-20 Women's Asian Cup. Team Bhutan has been building up from the back. Nepal reading that well, closing them down, denying them to go shot again. Another beautiful pass, Namseo. Read well by Simran Rai. Places it back for Leela Joshi to clear it off. Another beautiful pass. Meena. Team captain. Intercepts. Throw in for Nepal. Kangarokia looking for Sinu. Milam Chiki, only 18 years. Full of potential. Came off the bench. Straight into action. Pressure. What pressure? She is mounting up. All the confidence playing in. This high intensity game between these equally matched opponents. Pemangzom going short again. Gets it in the middle. Miss pass. Nepal advancing now. Another chance. Namseo making that run. Choosing the ball. Closing Leela Joshi down. Final 5 minutes of normal time on the clock. Both these teams full of potential. They have been equally matched opponents as of now. Free kick for Team Bhutan. Gets it in the middle. Again. Couldn't get there first. Takes their time, the confidence they have, the trust they have in each other. There's the team captain, Sindhu. Gets it to Milam. Sindhu goes all the way back to Pemayangzum, who clears that off at the end. Finds a yellow shed. There's another counter-attack movement. Kyeldon Wongmo trying to get it inside. Joshi out of her line. Sprung into action. Decisive. Leela Joshi has been the goalkeeper who had been kept busy after that 15 minutes mark. Team Nepal now. Another chance. Left foot shot. Inches away from getting the lead back. Purnima Rai almost getting the second goal for Team Nepal. An ambitious attempt. Good effort from Purnima. Superb defensive work from Pinsuchodan. Sliding effort. Denying that cross. Punso clears it off, intercepted by a red shade. We'll get a throw in. Nepal advancing now. Sinu Pariyar. Well defended. Priya Gale. Namsel caught on that. Brilliant work rate from Namsel Wangzum. Has been dropping down consistently. Wins a free kick now. The work rate on this young Dragon girls have been massive, immaculate. Hopefully they hold on to this mindset until the 90th minute. Kezan Chungwong behind the ball, the team captain. Lifts it over. Beautiful pass. Another chance. Gets it down to Priya Gale. Keeps it in. Couldn't make the most out of that. Nepal up in attack now. One again. Milam. Throw in for Bhutan. Puts a shot in. Finds Namsel. Namsel gets away from a defender. Couldn't get a good connection on that attempt. Straight to Leela Joshi. Again. Gives it away cheaply. Sukriya down the right. Up against Sonam Chodhan. Sonam Chodhan, the youngest in the starting 11, 16 years. Huge potential, massive talent, enormous ability. We'll have an additional 2 minutes for both the teams. Chooses through left side, Galden. Couldn't keep it in. Final minutes before the first half ends. Both the teams desperately looking to get the lead. Namsel working extra hard down there, along with Ugen. Meena. Support arriving in the form of Ganga. Meena gets it straight inside. Straight to Pimayangzam, the goalkeeper of Bhutan. Namsel should have saved her energy. He was going out. Clash between teammates. Sonam Chodhan working hard. Clash down there. Sukriya Mia on the ground. 17 years. Another young talented Kokali girl. Wins a free kick in the dying seconds of the first half additional time. Head coach Yam Prasad Kurung. Final instructions before the first half break. Seems like another player is on the ground. The medical team. arriving there to assess and assess how crucial or how concerning the injury is. The fans out here as well, laser focused on the game, coming out in full swing to support the home team. Chase number 14, Maya Muskie, limping out. Hopefully she's able to continue the remaining of this game. But time seems to be running out in the first half mark. Could be the final chance. Anisha Rai lifts it over. Wretched at the end of it. A clearance could get the whistle blown. That is the final action of the first half mark. Both the teams equally matched, contesting in their full potential. There's the equalizer for Team Bhutan. Choose number 11, Keldon Wongmo, did it down there in Bangladesh, does it again out here. There's Sinu Pariyar as well, who got the opening goal. Stay tuned for more actions after the first half break. The halftime score, Nepal 1, Bhutan 1. We will catch you back after the break. Stay tuned for more actions because the scores are tied out here now. Who is going to walk away victorious and with 3 points? Find that out after the break. Welcome back, everyone. The second half is underway now. Team Bhutan came from behind. They have equalized. The score is tied out here at Chan Limitang. This is the second game of the AFC Under-20 Women's Asian Cup 2026 qualifiers that will happen next year in Thailand. A quick recap on the first game, the opening game of this qualifiers out here at Chan Limitang. DPR Korea thrashed Saudi Arabia 15-0. And Team Nepal and Bhutan are battling out here to open their point in this qualifiers. Namseo lifting it over the central defenders. Namseo given away. Pimayangzum has done a brilliant job, except for that first fumble in the 40 seconds. Another through pass. Priyagale. Beautiful pass for Namseo. Flag has stayed down. Another ball inside. Again, almost capitalizing on that. What a pass. The build-up was brilliant. The cross, equally well. The execution, the finish. Could have been the icing on the cake. Given away. Sonam Choden. Sangyawangmo. Beautiful through ball again. Nepal on attack. A 1v3 situation. Looking for support. Support arriving in the form of Sinu Pariyar. Sinu Pariyar driving it inside. Well read by Sonam Choden. Another long range pass. The flag will go up. There's the chance. Namseo again whiskers away from getting a contact on that. The flag had stayed down. If that went in, the intensity, the momentum could have changed enormously. To all the viewers out here, please make sure you follow the BFF official YouTube channel so that you can follow up on all the remaining games out here at Chan Limitang in this AFC Under-20 Women's Asian Cup 2026 qualifiers. Punto. Brilliant wall pass. 1-2 touch passes. They are playing brilliantly. The young girls. Galden keeps it alive. Gets across in. Well defended. The pressure is mounting up on the defenders of Nepal. Crowd exhilarated, enjoying this gameplay from the young Dragon girls. Sindhu Sring Palzum starting that attack. Galden closing down again. Good interception. Again, another close down in the penalty box. No whistle on that challenge. The pressure is mounting up now. Team Bhutan trying to capitalize. Yet, the Gokali girls, they can have a counter-attack moment now. Sinu Pariyar gets it down to Sukriya. The clearance not up to mark. Another chance. Couldn't make the most out of that. Goal kick for Team Bhutan. Kia Zong Ching Wong Mo. Again. Foul. Drawn by Sushila Casey. On again. Maybe one of the tallest attackers of the under 20 squad. Another chance. Joshi out of a line. It's too tall, solid. Pierre Gallet almost trying to toe poke it inside. Birsana put in a one-touch pass. It's on the right-hand side. Sonam Chodhan gets it out to safety. Throw in for Nepal. Anisha Rai. Close down. Gets pass. Beautiful nutmeg. The final touch, Namsil. Counter-attack movement. Gets it down. Beautiful pass, but the flag goes up. The referee has brought out the yellow card. She doesn't show that. Ugenlamo almost away from getting the first booking of this qualifiers. Even if that was onside, the finish denied by the woodwork wouldn't have counted nevertheless. Ganga Rokaya. Heavy touch from Priya Gallet. Sukriya. Namsil. Look at that run. Nepal back with the ball possession. Gets it in the middle. Well defended. Calm, composed, gets it back to Pema. Look at the confidence these young girls have. Building up from the back. Again. Couldn't get that deflection right. It would have been a great opportunity. Pema Yangzum. Throw in for Bhutan. Puts a shot in. Another throw in. Team Bhutan, ball possession wise, has been the better team as of now. Massive talent in both these teams. The score's tied. A goal can change the momentum, the dynamics of the game. Caught on that follow-up. Foul, a yellow card situation, but referee Tianjin make sure the players get the proper word in this kind of challenge. Sonam Chodhan, the youngest in the starting 11, only 16 years of age. Leela Joshi goes short. Young girls closing them down. Beautiful build up. Gets it in the middle, given away. Bhutan in attack. Again trying to lift it up. Appealing for a handball. The referee says the play continues. The crowd cheering, appealing with the players on that occasion. Seems like it wasn't unintentional and a natural position from the Nepali player. Thus the whistle didn't come, it seemed. Another long range pass, Pemayangzom out of a line. Kicked out for safety. There was the paw, seems like it did struck the right arm. But the referee was in a really good position, maybe. The natural position could play a huge factor in that call. Throw in for Bhutan. Milam. Sang Yawangmo lifts it inside. Another fumble inside the penalty box between the Nepalese players. Again. Puts a shot in. Keeps it in play. Given away. Nepal in attack now. Sonam Choden makes up for it, covering that space left by our teammate. That's the teamwork. Sanyongmo wins a foul. The work rate has been enormous from the young Dragon girls. They have been running all over the places, but with an aim, with an objective in their mind to do something, make something happen. Namsil keeps it in play. Given away. Another chance. Nepal in attack now. Well intercepted again, Team Bhutan. The midfield area has ample of space for both the teams to exploit. Beautiful pass. Joshi out of a line. Cleared that off. Nepal now in attack. Sinu Pariyar gets it in there! The referee has indicated for an offside. Bhutan saved by the offside flag. That was a brilliant play from the Gurkhali girls. There's a substitution, double substitution. Jersey number 8, Sushila, coming off for Samiksharai. Jersey number 12, Sarita Kumari, also getting in. The finish was exquisite. But Team Bhutan saved by that offside flag. That's the capability of the Gurkhali girls. You give them an inch, they're not just taking a yard, they're scoring. At the end, all it matters is the scoreline and the 3 point that goes in the coffers. For possession, gameplay does matter, but the ultimate goal is to get the 3 points, which the highest goal scored by a team gets. Flag has stayed down. Gradually it goes up. Keldon. Yeah, there is a certain rule that the assistant referees need to follow. Not unless the player touches the ball, then they will raise up the flag. Half an hour on the clock. Keldon. Straight to Joshi. Nepal in attack now. Got options on the right, on the left. Decided to go on our own. Sukriya Mia had ample of options. We've got massive 41,000 people watching this game. Do subscribe to the official BFF YouTube channel to stay updated and follow all the other fixtures and watch the games of the top nations battling out here for their qualifiers. Nepal, Punto, wonderful defensive work. Player still on the ground. The referee player is still on the ground through that challenge. Seems like she was caught. Medical staff arriving, quick paced. Players on the sideline prepping themselves up to come on and make a difference for their team. It is jersey number 11, the forward, Samiksha Magar, who came off the bench, slightly limping off. Wouldn't be a good scenario for her. She just came off the bench. Referee Tianjin from the China People's Republic officiating this second match. Given away again. Nepal trying to capitalize on that. The team captain Birsana leading this attack. Well defended again. This time it's Sangiwangmo. Finds Namsea again. Gets it in the middle. Good touch. Beautiful pass. But Anisha Rai is there to get it out for safety. Bhutan advancing now again. Slipped. Got back on her feet. Punto. Punto caught Sinu Perrier. That will be the first booking of the game. Shown to Punto Chodden for that challenge. Seemed a bit reckless but unintentional nevertheless. Punto Chodden is the first player to get a booking. In this tournament. Sinu Perrier, another young talent, only 16 years old. Caught the opening goal in this game. Back on her feet. Another shot from distance. Pema Yangzum. And Pothert with that. Again. Cleverly headed back for Leela Joshi. If this game ends in a draw, both these teams will walk away with 1 point each. Throw in for Bhutan. To all the 43,000 viewers out here on the official YouTube page, do follow the BFF official YouTube page to stay updated. Nepal in attack now. Another 2 pass. Clash. Namsil gets back on her feet. Throw in for Bhutan. 65-minute mark. Fatigue running in. Lactic acid building. Muscle cramps. The tired legs. It is a survival of the fittest, of course. Final 15 minutes are going to be really crucial in this equally matched game. Equally contested. The one with the greater endurance is going to be victorious. If the score remains like this, there won't be any penalty shootout. This is a league round. There's a substitution. Jersey number 23, Pema Decker, another 16 years old, coming on. A forward, jersey number 7, Sangye Wangmo makes way. Fresh legs on the pitch now for the young Dragon girls. Can she make a difference? Sinu couldn't find Anisha Rai. Puts it Choden, gets it down the line. Sonam Choden. Beautiful footwork. Clinical touch, beautiful pass, flag has stayed down. Namsil, tired legs now. She has been running throughout the game. Samiksha Magar finds Sinu Pariyar, gets it to Meena, closed down by Sonam Choden. Meena keeps it in, managed to get a cross out, headed away, throw in for Nepal. Anisha Rai. Anisha whips across in. Pimayangzum. Long range passes for Team Bhutan. Kjeldin Wangmo. There's the fresh sub. Beautiful pass. Almost capitalizing on that. Priya Gali. Pema Decker, the assist provider. Straight impact. The cheers are getting louder on the stands as Team Bhutan are getting closer. Player is down on the ground, the young Dragon girl. But there was the chance, Priya Gale, or the challenge on her. Maybe she was hit by the right foot, unintentional. Yeah, it seems like some damage had been done. The team physio and team doctor sprinting into action to make sure it's of less concern. There was the first goal. Sinu Pereira scored between the legs of Pinto. Only took her 40 seconds. It's celebrating in joyful scenario. And Calvin Wongmo, individual brilliance between three red shirts over the goalkeeper. Hits the back of the net, finding the equalizer. Priya Gale back on her feet, being escorted out by the team doctor and physio. Pass down the line on the left hand side. Milamchiki. Time is running out for both the teams. A goal from either of this team is going to prove super crucial, especially at the end of this juncture. Priya Gale back on her feet. Team captain gets it in the middle. Shifts down the left. Punto finds Galden. Galden outnumbered. Gives away the possession. Good communication between the team captain Kiazon Swingwong and Pema Yangzum. Getting those long range passes. Galden racing. Simran Rai gets it out. There's the only goal scorer for Team Bhutan as of now. Galden gets it down the line. Galden cut back in the D area. No yellow shed over there. Would have been another brilliant pass. Purnima. These are the final dying minutes when everything matters the most. Your endurance, your work rate, your focus, your mentality. The dying minutes, when your legs are tired, your mind needs to do the running. Which team is going to get that turn out here? Situations like this, lactic acid forming up, fatigue coming in, muscles tired. The team who has the most players with massive work rate and enormous endurance are going to be victorious out here. At the moment, seems like both the teams are on full charge. The energy hasn't been drained. Birsana. Clearance in the middle. Look at that space in the pocket. Beautiful pass down the left. Team captain trying to battle down. Wonderful cut back, but couldn't find her teammate to capitalize on that. Pema Yangzom. Clutch moment. Knows her positioning well. The cheers on the top of their lungs. Nepal in attack. Sukriya. Long range effort. Straight to Pema Yangzom. Time is running out. Tick tock on the clock. Which team can get a lead now. That is the thing that will make much difference. Another shot. Pyeongchang trying to kill as much time as she can. Being closed down. Birsana up against Sindhu. Sindhu hold it on firmly. Finds Millam. Millam gets it down the line. Comes back. Team captain lunging in pretty much well. Ugenlamo racing. Throw in for Bhutan. Double late substitutions for Nepal. Jersey number 10, Barsha Oli, and jersey number 17, Kusum Kathiwadi, will make way into this game. Get around 14 minutes of action. Sinu Pariyar will be the one making way. Fresh legs for Nepal. Close down by Millam Tricky. Nepal trying their best to find the second goal and get their lead back. Loose clearance. Namsel gets it down again. She can reach there. 2 yellow shirts inside the penalty box. Another one joining in again. Trying to get past the defender. That's the second corner for Team Bhutan. Desperately looking for a winner out here. Ugenlamo behind the ball. 6 yellow shirts inside. A really good ball inside. Joshi couldn't get the clearance. And no yellow shirt was over there to tuck it in. But that was hell of a ball from Ugenlamo. From the corner arc. Birsana. Chance again. Cleared off. Things are turning massive. Pressure is mounting up. Focus should be pinpoint. Throw in, goes the other way. Puts up. Takes that throw in quick. Namsel lifts it up down the line. No one's there to make the run inside. Tired legs. Fatigued. Ample of time, enough time to get a winner by either of the teams. Throw in for Bhutan. Milam with a throw in. Press down. There's a shot from distance again. Deflection. Leela Joshi denies a corner. Kezang throwing Punto. Kezang holding on to the ball longer than she was supposed to. You need to be laser focused now. Final 10 minutes. It's a do or die out here, especially tired legs. Again, making that run down the line. Simran Rai gets it out to safety. Ogen Lamo, another prolific young prospect. Only 18 years. Ponsachadan got a booking. Throw in for Nepal. Ganga Rokaya. Bhutan advancing. Sindhu. Good clearance. Close down. Chance again. There's a block. Gets a foul from a really promising position. Namseo had a pretty decent performance. Caught with the cramp down there. Indeed, from all the runnings. A yellow card has been drawn out for Simran Rai, jersey number 19, for that challenge on Namso. Namso back on her feet. We are into the final 8-minute mark. The team captain of Nepal, Birsana Chaudhary, is in discomfort as well, playing for Transport United ladies in the Women's National League of Bhutan. To all the 48,000 people watching this game, do subscribe to the official Bhutan Football Home of Happiness page to stay updated and watch the remaining games. High stake matches out here at Chanlimathang. Birsana, clearly upset, has been a key player for the under-20 women's national team. Crowds has been cheering on. The voices are turning louder and louder in support of the home team. Ogen Lamo behind the ball. Can this be a moment all the Bhutanese fans had been waiting for? Ogen Lamo eyeing the goalpost. Tricky position, Ugilamo! Inches away from the side netting. That was a brilliant chance though. Good touch from Kusum. Chance now for Nepal. Purnima battling down. Saram Chodin, another brilliant performer today. Has been working tirelessly. Joshi clears it off. Lifts it over. Saram Chodin clears it out to safety. Anisha Rai. Birsana. Good touch. There's the fresh leg. Good interception. Pashaoli. Kjalden cleverly ducks it on. Head coach Yam Prasad Kurung on the touchline. Watching the clock closely and the game as well. Another cross whipped in. Straight to Pema Yangzum. The cheers are getting louder and louder. And the time is going faster and faster. Both these teams have been giving in everything they've got today. Punto on the ground, seems hurt, in discomfort and agony. Referee Tianjin summoning the medical team. Punto taking a breather, back on her feet. Solid performer today. Bashali came off the bench, the jersey number 10 for Nepal under-20 women's team. Hasn't been much in action after she came on, but has what it takes to make a difference. Namsil gets it inside. That's corner number 3 for Team Bhutan. Ugilhamo. Ugilhamo, another brilliant cross, a yellow shirt there on the header. Couldn't direct it inside. Cool kick. Seems like all the players are tired now. Another miss pass, Birsana. Well defended, but Sindhu Tsring. Again. Brilliant pass in the middle. Kjalden faces Anisha Rai. The foul goes for Nepal. Another substitution, jersey number 2, Pema Seldon Duchi, and jersey number 18, Trin Hamo, making their way into the game. An additional 5 minutes on the clock for both these teams to find a winner. This is the moment it matters the most. Final dying seconds. Goal kick for Team Bhutan. The young Dragon Girls. Kezan Swing Wongmo leading by example. Has been working tirelessly today. Good touch. Nepal in attack now. Trying another shot from distance. Pema. Well brought down. Pema Yangzom goes long. No attackers there. Easy work for Leela Joshi. There is exchange of goal kicks between the two goalkeepers. They know time is running out. They need to get the balls in front in an attack mode as quick as possible. Fresh legs, Pema Seldon Duchi. 18 years. Another massive potential. Birsana Chaudhary. Still Birsana. Well intercepted. Keldon. Barshaoli looking for support. Birsana gets it in the middle. No red shirt over there. Barshaoli. Close down. Assistant referee has indicated a foul for Nepal. Could this be the moment Nepal gets a winner and make a difference in the final dying minute? There was the challenge, an awkward landing. Seems like the elbow was hurt or the shoulder. Additional time going out. Sonam Chodin, the youngest in the team, starting today for Team Bhutan. Had a really influential performance today. Sarita Kumari behind the ball. Team Bhutan are one player down. Sonam Chodin still on the sideline. There's the ball. Pema Yangzom holding on to that pretty much firmly. Gets it up in front. Namseo making that run. Slipped. Again. Few minutes remain. Again. Throw in. Puts a shot in. Gets it down the line for Ugen. Persana working hard. Ugen gets a ball in. No attackers over there. Would have been another important cross. And referee Tien Jin has blown the full-time whistle out here at Chan Lemetang. Both the teams fiercely battle out here in the second game of the AFC Under-20 Women's Asian Cup 2026 qualifiers. The game has ended in a 1-1 draw out here. Nepal draw the first blood through Sinu Periyar, only took her 40 seconds to score. And the equalizer came in the 18th minute from Kyeldon Wangmo. A battle fiercely contested out here at Chan Limitang Stadium. Massive audience online as well as physically present in the pitch. We're done with the second game of the AFC qualifiers. We have a break tomorrow. Stay tuned, but it is not a done deal. On the 8th of August, Saudi Arabia will play against Nepal. The full-time score out here, Nepal 1, Bhutan 1. Both the teams walk away with 1 point each. On the 8th of August, Saudi Arabia will play against Nepal 2 p.m. at this very ground on 8th August. As for the second game on that very same day, Bhutan will play against DPR Korea at 6 p.m. Thank you everyone for joining in to watch this game. It has been a pleasure commentating on this game. And what a match we got to witness today. As always, I'd like to thank the media team of Bhutan for bringing you this match live all the way from our iconic stadium, the Chang Lemitang Stadium. Sapailai Dewe Shukriya Dandavat. Thank you everyone. See you on the 8th. Kadiche Tashtele.